And lawmakers may be changing their minds on more gambling in the state. Top lawmakers are pushing to expand it, but an email WRAL obtained showed there weren't enough votes this week to pass a budget with more gambling in it. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie looks at why.
The budget vote is scheduled for next Wednesday, and at this point, we haven't even seen the gambling proposal that they're talking about including in it. They're refusing to make it public, saying they're still working on it. Well, critics say that doesn't pass the smell test. Legislative leaders have been saying for weeks they plan to legalize video poker and up to 4 new casinos in the upcoming state budget. That will give protective cover to conservative lawmakers who might not be willing to vote for a big expansion of gambling on its own. Senate Leader Phil Berger said if it isn't in the budget, it probably won't happen this year.
I just don't see gaming going forward as a separate bill. I think it's either in the budget or we don't have a particular pathway as far as gaming that I can think of.
That may be due to rising opposition from social conservatives. They held a rally against gambling expansion at the legislature this week. The National Conservative Political Action Committee criticized Republican leaders for the lack of public input in the process. Even Donald Trump Jr. tweeted about it. What's going on in NC? Outrageous. Shady backroom deals and crony capitalism. That message may be getting through to House Republicans, too. Speaker Tim Moore is in favor of expanding gambling, but others in his party are not. WRAL News obtained an email from Moore to the Republican caucus this week. To be clear, we will not pass a budget that does not have 61 Republican votes, he wrote. As you can see, there are not 61 Republicans willing to vote for the budget if it includes gaming. Moore went on to say House Republicans would discuss a budget without gambling next week. But WRAL investigative sports reporter Brian Murphy isn't convinced gambling expansion is really dead.
There's a lot of time between when that email went out and when the budget votes are going to take place, and I imagine that the many lobbyists who are working on this issue are not finished quite yet.
Laura Leslie, WRAL News, Raleigh.
Now, Laura adds legislative leaders plan to release their budget early next week. And even if it does contain more gambling, don't expect public hearings on it.